Hey cutie. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I was about to throw my makeup on and get ready to film a different video today when I remembered I wanted to actually use some products that I recently purchased and haven't shared on my channel yet. I placed a 𝙍𝙬𝙘𝙚 order back early in January with the excitement and anticipation to use some of the products. I bought like sunglasses and stuff for like the trip we were going on in the very beginning of February, and all of this stuff almost didn't arrive, but I do have some items that I kind of wanted to try on with you guys and go over some of the makeup purchases that I did bring into my collection. One of the first things I did purchase were 2 sets of the sponges. I have the regular Paw sponge, and then I have the Mochi sponge, and I like both of them. I haven't actually used this one, but I like this one. I think I'm gonna like this Mochi one more. I already did also wet a couple of them too. So this Paw one is so soft. This is the softest like makeup sponge I have used yet. I've really liked this though. It works really well to give you more of a sheer kind of coverage. The Mochi one is more similar to the other sponges that I have been using, like the Beauty Bakery one. I would say this is the most similar to that without actually using this on my face. So I am going to actually try this one on with you, like using it today. But I have really enjoyed this one, and if I don't like how this applies, I can switch to this one at least. That's why I wet them both. Other than that, the first thing I ended up purchasing was some concealers, and this is the one I'm going to be using today. This is the AOA Studio Flawless Liquid Concealer. I bought mine in the shade, oh my gosh, is the shade on this L2 maybe? I also had purchased a couple potted concealers as well as a stick concealer. This is a green color correcting concealer. I have actually started using this already. I had some blemishes that and I will use it today as well. I had some blemishes that were red that I just want to cover up, so I like this for that. I don't need much of this though. These two, I was excited because I do like potted concealers. I actually just finished my NARS Eye Brightening Concealer pot. And so I was actually really excited to bring these in, but I don't think that these are actually sanitary to use because there is like particles in them. And I'm not gonna I don't trust that it's not in the whole product. This one looks a little bit better. You can't really see much. I personally can see like little fuzzies, like little hairs in it. And I just like little fluffy, like lint bits in this guy. So I don't really want to use that one. And this one really grossed me out. At first I thought there was a bug in it. Josh thinks that it's like a scrap, either a shard of metal or like a piece of wood. But there is something in this one as well. So I don't really feel like these are sanitary to use. And because of that, I am going to actually just be tossing those, unfortunately. I don't want to pass them on to anyone because, again, I don't feel like those are sanitary products. I also forgot I did bring a primer in. So I brought this primer in, but I accidentally already primed with a different primer that I kind of was trying to finish up this month. But let me go ahead and use this one as well. What are you, Cosmic Cowgirl? Yeah, Cosmic Cowgirl Skin Grip Primer. I did apply a like illuminating almost primer to my face. Ooh, my camera battery's about to die. Let me swap that out and then we'll put that primer on together. Okay, so I swapped my camera battery out. So if things shifted a bit, that's why. But let's go ahead and put a little bit of this Cosmic Cowgirl primer on. So what I'm going to do is put this in the areas where I notice a little bit more like breakup with my makeup, which is around my nostrils because I have allergies, and my doctor did say allergy season is going to be horrible this year because pollen's already on the move. So I'm going to put it on like my jaw, my nose, like kind of all over my nose, and then just feather that like throughout the center of my face, and then up here, and then again feathering it out. So this does feel like it might have a little bit of a tack to it. It's not much. I actually feel like I need to put just a tiny bit. I really didn't put a lot of this on, but I do just feel like I need a little more around my nose. I lose a lot of foundation there. Not even foundation because I don't really wear foundation anymore, but it just is like red toned all the time because I blow my nose constantly. That does have a bit of a like a sticky tacky feel. Nothing too much. It's just like very lightly tacky. And I'm going to use the green color correcting concealer. If this has fluff on it, it's just because of me. So what I do with this is I don't really use a whole lot. I really just put a little bit on my finger and then just kind of blend it onto wherever I have a little extra redness. Not a whole lot. Again, I use such a small amount. This is all the way rolled down and it's still sticking above the thing, and I've used this like a good 5 times already. So that's kind of all dotted on. It's not super opaque. It doesn't like, it's not like really, really green, but it definitely is, it's definitely green. But I'm going to take the mochi sponge because I haven't used this one yet. And it kind of just neutralizes. It doesn't really do like coverage. It's not like gonna look green. It just kind of neutralizes the redness a bit for you. So I am going to go in with the Studio, like the AOA Studio Flawless Liquid Concealer in L2. There it is. So I have no idea if this is going to be a good shade match for me or not. Maybe. It actually might be a little light, but that's fine. So I just put it in my under eye typically. I just go right there. It kind of has a baby powder scent, which is a little strange, but I mean, it's not unpleasant. It just smells powdery. I have been breaking out a little bit more recent, like more than normal recently. I've been skimping on my skincare at night, like actually doing my skincare, so there's that. But let's blend this out. You know, maybe I should have tried and seen how much coverage this gives, but there's no time like the present. And again, I'm going to use, maybe I'll do this half of my face with this sponge and then the other half of my face with the other sponge. I feel like that blended really, really well with this, but I will use the other one on the other side like I mentioned. I feel like I'm getting a bit more sheared out coverage with this sponge on this side of my face. It is a softer sponge and it does hold a little bit more water in it. So I do think that that might play a factor. Also, this is just a very angry red spot. Ooh, I don't know if I covered that up. So I am going to go in with the mochi sponge and just kind of tap back over these reconcealed areas. I do think that the coverage is just better with this mochi sponge. If you're looking for more coverage, I have honestly been preferring super light coverage recently, but maybe I would switch things up for like filming with the sponge, because I do think that that makes a difference with the coverage. Yeah, actually, I really like that. And that's really all I've been doing in terms of base makeup. I haven't been really putting any foundation on. So I don't have any new powders from AOA. I contemplated purchasing some powders, but I decided against it. So I'm just going in with my Project Pan, kind of like what I've been using for the most part, which is a Franken powder that I've just kind of cocktailed into this container, which I'm not technically panning this, but like I'm not panning it, but I'm also like kind of panning it. It's like all of my loose powders just kind of mixed into one container. And then I am panning this one in my deck of panning, so I'm not going to share this, but this is my Ulta Beauty matte finishing powder. And it acts almost just as a powder foundation. It has a very light coverage, and that's kind of all. This is all the coverage that I really wear on the day-to-day. I throw my concealer on and I run like a powder like this foundation wise. That's like literally all I've been doing was a little concealing, and then these guys. I didn't pick up a highlight either, so I'm gonna go in with the ones that I've just been using. I did actually get a couple other cheek products from Shop Miss A though, which I'm so excited about. I have a couple bronzers and then a blush that I picked up. So let's just talk about the bronzers first. So I got two like set bronzers, like they are bronzer and that's it. And then I got a blush bronzer combo, which is this guy. So altogether, I got 3 bronzers and a blush. This is the Hello Define Duo Blush and Contour in Konnichiwa, which I just thought was so cute. I really like this bright blush. I'm like, that is so unique in my collection. I'm really excited to have that. Then I have a shimmery bronzer. This is the Giove Sun Glow Shimmer Bronzer. And I don't remember what shade I got. I want to say this was like the 3rd shade. Ugh. And I mean, it definitely is deeper. Maybe shouldn't have gotten this. Oh no, it's actually, you know, it's pretty deep, but you know, we'll try. That might be more of like a blush kind of shade just based on the tone that's in. I'm not sure. I also got the AOA Studio Perfect Bronzing Powder. This is a matte powder. This is in the shade Latte. Ooh. Oh, I think I'm really going to like the color of that one. Very excited for that. And then, like I mentioned, this is Konnichiwa, the Blush Duo. Again, this is a AOA Studio product. And this one is definitely going to be the deepest, I believe. Actually, it's kind of a similar tone, but like a little bit cooler. I think I might actually try that one today. And then the blush, well, no, let's try a different, because we're going to use that very bright blush. Oof. Let's start with the bronzer. Let's go with the AOA Studio, what are you, the Perfect Bronzing Powder in Latte. So I'm going to use a fluffier bronzer brush because I don't know how this is going to be. It's bronze. Okay. You don't need a lot. I kind of melt my blush and bronzer into each other, so I don't, oh, actually that's like a really nice, like contoury, bronzery, like a bronzer. Okay. I like that bronzer. I'm not upset at that. And what I'm going to do for my blush is I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to mix these 2 shades together. I'm going to sandwich them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip once in this, and then once back in that. That's kind of when I mix my things. That's how I'll do it. 1 dip in the pink, 1 dip in that, and a dip back. Okay. So just needed like a little more sheen. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, I know that we kind of mixed things, so maybe not the best thing to do when we're trying stuff on together, but this is how I would use it in my real life. So we're all just here for the ride. Yeah, I've been craving a new blush, and I think that this, like, even just having this bronzer in my arsenal so I can mix it with my other blushes, I think that's going to be really, really beautiful to have. I mean, I definitely over blushed my nose. Hold on. She's looking a little extra, like my allergies have really taken a toll on me. All right, and then the only other thing I purchased were lip liners. And I have no idea what any of these looks like. I purchased 2 from the Gel Lip Line collection. This was newer when I purchased. I have the shade Boots, and I have the shade Cowgirl. So Boots is the darker one, Cowgirl is the more orangey. And then I also purchased the AOA Studio Lip Liner, like retractable one, and this is in the shade Cuddle. I think today I'm going to go with Cowgirl just because I think it would go best with the greens. But I am going to stop talking for a minute. And I am going to just put a little bit more of my Kopari Lip Glossy. This is just in Birthday Suit. It's just like a translucent kind of nude on top. So that is it for my Shop Miss A makeup items, but I did kind of just want to go over briefly the other Shop Miss A items I did purchase. So one of the things I'm actually wearing in my hair right now that you can't really see are these little hair clips. And I have the white ones in my hair right now. So I did purchase a couple of these. I really like these just to keep the hair out of my face. Whether it's this or headbands or just like ponytails, whatever. I hate my hair in my face anymore. It is a struggle, I'll tell you that much. I brought some fashion tape. Yeah, just in case I need it at any point. I did open up and use this cleanser when I was in Mexico. This is just a small size. I just didn't want like a fussy, something that was going to take up a bunch of space in my bag. So I brought that, and then this is a moisturizer, and I've been actually using this every day in the morning, really. Not so much this cleanser because it's been not in my bathroom, so I'm going to tuck these back where they need to go. Something I'm so excited. I need to bring one of these to work because I have been needing these at work, are some AOA Studio blotting papers. I find when I'm in like an office setting under incandescent lights, I desperately need blotting paper. So I bought these mainly to take with me to the office, keep in like my little belt bag and touch up when I need to, just the oil away. I did buy a couple headbands. I bought this one and a like black and white checkered one that's just in another room that I don't feel like getting right now. So I did purchase these. Should I put it on? Should we enjoy the vibe? I'm really actually pleased about this one. I ended up purchasing the full size of the cleansing balm, and I also purchased the mini size. It's in my shower right now, and this is just the box that it came in. The full size of this is on my counter in my bathroom right now, but I did purchase these. I've really actually been enjoying these, so I'm excited to just take this packaging and get rid of this now and recycle that guy. I mentioned the sponges. I bought 2 6-packs, so I'm set for sponges. Then I bought a couple little like spa headbands because these are just so cute. How could I say no? And I just like stuff like this for when I'm washing my face. And I also got some like microfiber wristbands so you don't get water dripping down your arm kind of thing. So that is all of my Shop Miss A stuff. I'm pretty sure I also bought like a makeup sponge holder. It's behind you right now, so I don't feel like reaching and being rude to you right now. But that was my Shop Miss A stuff. I actually am pretty pleased with the outcome of this look. I really, really like that combination for the blush. It actually kind of matches this headband pretty well, but I think it looks really pretty with the eye color, like the eyeshadow that I went with today. I also really appreciate the color of this lip liner. It's like a nice neutral kind of shade without being too like spaghetti sauce stainy kind of lip color. It actually has a little bit more brown to it, like a cooler aspect to it, so it's not super red and look like sauce lips. I'm excited to continue to test out and play with these some more. So far I'm really impressed with all of the Shop Miss A items I purchased. And again, I bought a bunch of, I don't think I have any in here, but I did also buy a bunch of sunglasses, and I've really been enjoying those. So don't sleep on the Shop Miss A sunglasses if you are into a budget sunglass. But yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know if you've shopped anything from Shop Miss A. Let me know your favorites and what I should have on my list for next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!